live now. Oh. Hello. Hello and welcome back to Low Energy Videos. My cameraman's a bit novice-y, but
I can't see from the back. I don't look at that.
well, now you do.
I don't want to be looking at myself. You're the one.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Hi. That's metal muscle. Seldom seen, always appreciated. Check out his channel. I'll post a link. But this is not for him. That's because he doesn't drink. I think one of these, at least, I promised you I can have a sample. This is round 2 from the Beer Club. And this is the first time we're doing this live. Hold on a second. Let me leave this here. Moving some stuff out of the way. I know it's very ramshackle, but I don't need to worry about memory because obviously the what do you call it? Well, it's live. Also, could tell us if anyone pops in the chat. It's probably too early in the day, but right. So he'll be only holding this until I get my hands on a knife. One of these things. What I'm told. Here is your money or your beer, either one. Post-apocalyptic. That's basically what I'm going to be doing. This, I've been waiting for this all day. I've been like a love-struck puppy waiting for its owner to get back. But here it is. Big shout out to the Beer Club for having such a fine selection. Put the camera in so you can see the top. So that's what, you want to rotate it or
Flip it over this way. All you can see is shadows.
Fair enough. You look at them. How many is there? 11? It's either 11 or 12. One of them was shifted, so I don't remember which one is which. That's 11, isn't it? I can only see 1 or 2.
10.
Oh, it's 1, 10.
10.
Is it 10? 3,
6, 9, 10.
10. Oh, look. I could have sworn there was more. Oh well, these are potent. And case of this one. Funky. Aha! See? They stacked one on top of the other. Okay, I'm just going to. No need to show the cam. I'll give them like proper looks at each individual one. Hey, some of these look awesome already. Obviously, if you haven't seen any of my tasting videos before, the gist is I show you each individual drink, have a taste, and then move on to the next. This isn't a drunk stream. That'll come later. That'll come fairly soon after this, actually. Probably because I'll have a taste for it at that point. Nothing will stop me. Yeah, I knew it was 11 or 12. Usually cost-wise is the reason. I could have actually gotten it. It was actually on sale. I'll be posting a link to these people down below. And on the off chance anyone who sees me from the Beer Club, first of all, thank you for letting me film it. This is the second time I've filmed your stuff. And I really do appreciate it. Anytime I'm, less so for my fans because most of them are American, but anytime I'm over in like in Dublin, or I talk to someone who has an interest in craft beer and they don't like the small selection you got here in the middle of Leitrim, I suggest checking out the Beer Club because you guys really do a great job. Right, and that shilling's out of the way. I'm going to say, well, got to get the glasses and everything first. The cameraman is desperate to wander off. Thing is, this is probably going to be the most stable and easiest part of this stream.
I'm just telling you to sit in that chair.
I know, but I'm going to go with these because if you remember my other streams of tasting, I often had to stop to like clean out the glasses and such. What's these party party ones here. All different varieties there. I'm seeing a couple of, mostly IPAs, but because you know me and IPAs. World knows about me and IPAs. I think the only thing I'm lacking here is a stout. But, right, I think I will make my way and grab my first one of the night. So, yeah.
Bring them all over.
Look, I struggle so much for my part. How's the, is it like lagging or anything?
No?
That's good. I'm going to have a sip out of each and every one of these, and then, I downloaded that game you were talking about. So I'll be playing that. For once, it's not going to be me driving around a truck, but it is going to involve a simulator of sorts. And no, it won't be farming simulator. I'm not that cruel. How's the lighting? Shadowy?
There's a glare on the screen because the light is behind me.
Ah, right. Well, that's that. Of course, I'll need to find something to prop this up on. I mean, I'm not going to have you hold the whole thing for the whole time unless you want to. I normally use that, or this.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too light. I'd have to prop that up with something. The pillows? Books.
Proper dictionary.
Yeah. That's a man's dictionary, boy. You want to play Scrabble like an adult? Not that we ever play Scrabble. If we did, he'd kick my ass. I'm toe to toe with him in Monopoly, though. It's all my Jew blood in me. That and we had nothing else to do. Fucking power outage. We need to get proper board games. Right. So hand it to. Let me just angle this right. I know I should have done this all beforehand, but like I said, it's a live. When it passes it, and I will see how this works. Still saying rotate device, but
Lock rotate.
yeah. Okay, well, thank you, Metal Monkey. I do appreciate it.
I just hope I wasn't covering the microphone.
Well, we don't know these things until after the fact, do we? It's a little bit hazy. Is there like a smudge on the screen? No, normally not this much of a glare. Okay. I'm so professional. Nice. He's a good egg, that one. Not Egghead, though, because real Egghead wouldn't want to be near all this alcohol. Okay, so I will be saying hello to anyone in the chat who decides to pop in and says hi, but if not, this is just going to be a very long stream. And up first is the one that intrigues me the most. I give you Blackberry Days IPA. This one is at a staggering 6.5, so better than most. Blackberry Days is a synergetic union of blackberries and hops. Synergetic. Right out of the fucking 80s, that one. Because the blackberry was once wildly rampant in California. It is our ideal choice for the singular anchor brew. Blackberry Days gets its hop bitterness and some of its hop aroma from the brew house. Most of the action, however, is in the cellar, where the fruit is added during secondary fermentation. A special blend of loamy. That's right, loamy. I remember reading this on the website and I was like, what the fuck is loamy? Loamy. Herbaceous hops for dry hopping complements and brightness and deep complexity of blackberries. The result is a funky synthesis of rich herbs and ripe fruit, hop bitterness and blackberry tartness, with alluring colour and aroma up front, sublime intense flavours, and refreshed dry finish. In other words, it's going to taste like blackberries and beer. Now, as you can see, this is quite rushed of the live stream, but I'm afraid I must go and grab the thingamajig that requires me to open it. Bottle opener, exhibition. I don't know where it is. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Oh no. I don't know where the bottle is. I thought it was here, actually. Yeah, there it is. It wasn't the last time I did this. Oh. Okay, so. Let us have a sniffle. Yeah, I'm getting blackcurrant. It smells a little bit like Ribena. Actually, it almost smells like a cider. Copperberg. Mixed fruit. Hell of a drink. Let us pour you out. Need a little bit more like that for the flavour. If I'm right, this is the drink that I think Metal Monkey over there might appreciate. He doesn't drink, but and it says he doesn't get drunk. I know when he lives with me. But he does go and occasionally have something that's like a liqueur, particularly like Baileys or something like that. Something sweet. He does like his sweet stuff. Smells about right. Cloudy, obviously. Mmm. Not a lot going on there. I mean, it's not a bad flavour. Definitely taste the tartness. Ooh. It's okay. And it's definitely dry as well. Then again, I did eat a whole thing of popcorn earlier today, so. But I also can taste a new wave of tartness and dryness coming in from this. This would be very nice if it was mixed in with something. I know you're thinking like a cocktail with beer, but this is less of a beer than anything. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great either. Oh, that one was totally fine. Not great, not terrible. Just totally fine. Right, now I'm going to go like this and pick. I'm actually just this time I'm going to look. I'm actually going to pick this one, Cloudwater. I like the sort of minimalistic look it's got going on for. This one is definitely it's a Chinook DDH Pale Citra Chinook Cloudwater. Spring and summer, specializing in modern seasonal beer. Please tell me it's from California. Jesus, they don't really tell you much about it. I mean, it has all the basics in the back, like for the real brewers. This is like real brewer information shit. Citrus takes the lead in this double dry hop pale, and it's backed up by a Chinook and Mosaic. The malt base includes dextrin malt, flake oats, and wheat malt for body and texture. Yeast Yunden, the city of Yunden, England. London fog. Citra, Chinook, Anthem. Oh, that is very dry. Ooh, that's pushing almost like a Prosecco or some shit like that. Ooh. Wouldn't drink much of that. Not so much it would get you drunk. I mean, it could. It's 6.5. You know, it's not cheap. It's not cheap when it comes down to that shit. But anyway, yeah, that's very dry. That's a very dry drink. That's a sipping beer. One to say you had it. Citra, Chinook, Anthem, Mosaic for the hops. Bittering hop. That's the aroma. It's got a smell like that. Pilgrim. Whatever. Manchester. Yeah, smells nice. Smells zesty. Probably the Citra. What a low energy pour. Ooh, I like the colour of it. It almost has a sort of lemon juice colour to it. Or orange juice. It's very, very cloudy. You can't see the other side. Here I was about to drink and I wasn't. I should go and wash me mouth out. You should wash me mouth out because I'm a dirty boy. That's that point. Should always wash wash your mouth out. Okay. I have returned, proud, with H2O. Ooh. More and more I'm tasting this Blackberry Days, the more and more I'm not a big fan of it. Anyway. Not smooth. In fact, it's very fruit juicy. I'm not gonna lie, doesn't so much taste like fruit juice, a little bit of orange. That's almost certainly the malts, dextrin, malt sweet. Yeah, oh, it's thick. See what it looks like? It looks like that drink Rocky had in the first Rocky when he woke up first thing in the morning and got 4 eggs and just poured them in. Which he apparently did, by the way. Stallone did. So the taste is fine. The taste is perfectly fine. You could very easily drink, very soft, very soft. Very soft. Okay, so that's that. Now, for one with a name, and it has that weird feeling for the cat. Wonder if it's like, I'm good with my hands. Whiplash, Shades of Marble. Just, yeah, I like that. It's a double IPA. All the different stuff, but it also includes something called Galaxy, Vic's Secret, and Lemon Drop. Doesn't say much except where it's made, which, by the way, is Wicklow. Oh, Whiplash. Yeah, we've had Whiplash on this before. Damn. There's no smell at all. The hintest of the hint of something. Cocaine in my nose. That's what it is. It's cocaine. Did I tell you it was cocaine? I think it's cocaine. Whiplash. Shades of Marble, maybe. Oh, there's the smell. It's starting to come alive now. Bit of a dead smell. Looks like it's going to have very similar flavour to that last one, the Cloud Water. That was a double IPA, and that's a double pale Citra. Drinking more water than beer. Trust me, I'll be drinking plenty of beer. What I might do at the end of it, I might get all the samples and just pour them into one big pint glass and then consume that for your pleasure and mine. This is soft. Oh, by the way, this is 8%. So it's got a kick to it. Ooh, you can taste the 8% too in the back of your throat. It's a soft drink, and with 8%, fuck, not quite Chimay. It's not quite Chimay level, but it's pretty high up. And actually does remind me of Chimay Yellow or Gold, I think it was. It's alright. Nothing particular about it. It's very acidy. I'll say that about it. It's very acidy. You wouldn't want to have many of these, or else you'd wake up with some pretty bad heartburn in the morning. It's okay. Most of these are pretty underwhelming so far. Not terrible. Not great. This one I want next because I like the name of it. And it looks like it's got a lot of character to it. Doesn't mean it in the long run, but Lagutia. What's it? Laguntis Maximus. Hell yeah. Double IPA Maximus Ale. Brewed and bottled by Lagunas Brewing Company, Tumla, California, and Chicago. Why does this sound familiar? Don't tell me I've done this before. I'll have to go back and check. The end is near. Don't sip. $1 trillion what dollars? ML shoes down at 3.5. Just buy a Senate seat. Oh, they're all weird jokes. If some is good, more is better. Instant gratification is not fast enough. 42 IBU. Why not 72? Tats, nipple piercings, colors, burners and hummers. A cold Maximus makes perfect sense. Cheers. Sounds like a weird World War II code. It's what percentage is it? It's 8.2%, so it's even stronger than the last one. I'm almost certain I've had this one before. It seems very familiar. Maybe I had it some other time. Very possible. Bit of an underwhelming crop so far. Come on. Open. Oh yeah. I heard music. Yeah. I heard music just there. He was trying to tell me that. It sounded like country music. Ooh, this is a very bready, earthy, brown, brack, cake sort of smell. Let's see what's in the back. What's it made out of? All that's in it is barley, malt, and wheat. Also, it might very well be made by a California and a Chicago company. It's actually brewed in Edinburgh. Ooh, this is gonna have a taste to it. I poured that shite. Right. I'm tasting water with a strong hint of water. This is almost like a bock. It's an IPA, but it's got a very grounded, earthy flavor to it. This I like the most so far. It is an IPA. Yeah, there's an aftertaste that's it reminds me of brack, which is a type of cake that we make around about Halloween, but we also use for brown bread as a reference to. Like, you know, the breads that have like nuts and berries in them and shit like that. Very good for you. Yeah, this is a very down to earth drink. It's perfectly fine. And 8.6. 8.2. It's got a kick to it. Which is kind of hidden, which is good. You know when your drinks being too strong, the flavor gives it away. I have to find that beer one of these days, the weird German one that had 17% proof. Tasted more like a whiskey at that point. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Next up is the other cloud water. This one is... What? That one's called Pale Citra Chinook. This one's called DDH IPA Citra. Well, it's definitely different. It's got a 6.5%. So, I'll be quiet about it. Let's go for it, man. It's got a bit more of a smell to it, this one. So let us grab some water. Hops fade fast. Oh, they do. Forgot about that. Okay. Now from right, yeah, this one here is from the other Cloudwater. So we compare the two, this one seems a bit brighter. Smells roughly about the same. This one smells a little deader. Actually, that one smells a little bit manky. A little bit like feet. This one doesn't smell so bad. This definitely has more of a smell of citrus. London Fog. Made of the same, very similar ones. Golden Promise. Flaked oats and wheat. That's for the malt. Hell yeah, malt. You got malt. My favorite type of Cheerio, I think. Oh, that's far superior. That is stronger. This one is stronger and smoother, very smoother, less chunky. Not destroying your flavor, taste buds. Yeah, that's much nicer. I definitely appreciate that one more. Okay, next up is something from Rascals, which I've definitely had on before, and has a really cool. This isn't 5 lamps, is it? I thought that was a brewing company. Let me just reposition myself. Yeah, this is the 5 New England Pale Ale from Rascals. Has a sort of 80s, what you call it? 80s Sesame Street vibe going on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12! Enigma, Falcon, the Enigma, which I think we've had here already today. Falconer's Flight, and you cannot, okay? Rascal Brew beer to inspire adventurous palates and to have fun along the way. Yeah. We create popular beer styles with our Horn Award Rascally twist, so crack open a can because everyone loves a Rascal. Yeah, we do. It's only 5%, but that's not sniffing at. Limited edition, keep cool. Oh, of course, it's a Dublin one, isn't it? Video side. But of course, now I have to keep it up, and it's going to be stuck in. It's going to be stuck in. What's he doing? Is he doing something? Let's give that a go. Well, it's going to be stuck in portrait mode. Oh, this is going to look shite. Well, I'm almost halfway through it, so I have to keep on going. Sorry about that. If anyone's stuck in for nearly half an hour, thank you. Of course, it's sideways. Jesus, sideways and backwards. I could have sworn it wasn't. That was almost going to make me angry. Except I am low energy. I am the lowest of all energy. You cannot stop me. Or my beard. Okay. So, back to this. This is an Irish one, by the way. Has a nice smell to it. Sort of fruity after effect that I can't quite place. Do you believe I worked in a bar at one point? Look at that. That's offensive, that is. That is just... Oh. Oh, no. That is just sad. That is a low energy pour right there. There, you're waiting for it. You got it. Yeah, that's enough. By the way, if you ever do pour a drink and you didn't know, just give them back. Not a lot, a little bit. Okay, I immediately know what this tastes like. This tastes like wine gums. You know what wine gums are? Wine gums are a very nice form of gummy, but harder and firmer than gummy bears or Swedish fish that you get in America. I have to say though, there's a weird smell to it that almost reminds me of some sort of cleaning product. Something like Febreze or no, it's like Febreze. That's weird. It's an alright flavor though. Boom. Okay, so I've got 5 left. Unbelievable. Let me just have myself some liquid. Yeah. I wish I could go through editing, but obviously I can't because, well, it's a live stream. Okay. Onwards. Onwards and upwards. Forwards and onwards. This is the one that interested me the most in terms of its can. It just looks fucking crazy. Plus, it sounds cool too. Yeah. Bloodline. Blood Orange Ale. Ale produced with blood orange puree and natural flavorings. What brings us together as brethren of good beer is a bitterness that runs throughout our veins. What would typically make goosebumps rise and send shivers up our spines merely fuels our interest and loves of the craft. It almost sounds like a rhyme. Cast away your fears and embrace the fire and join the flock. 7%. This is going to be a very citrusy beer. Oh, and by the way, it's made by... Was it Bloodlines? Flying Dog. Frederick, MD. MD? Maryland? That was MY. Oh, shouldn't have moved around so much. It's going to do the pour more justice. Oh, smell of oranges. Okay. God, it looks like someone with a urinal infection poured this out. Not gonna even lie. I think when I've been ill more than once, I've poured something very similar come out. Without the head, of course. That would imply 2 things. That I have a massive taint. Which is true. Still no smell though. Which is, again, also true. Just saying. If anyone gets this far, hi. If you're not already, do remember to subscribe. Let's do this. Hello flavor. Ooh, it was waiting to come out the back. Damn. That's a flavor that's saying, "Hi, I'm alcohol. Nice to meet you. Oh, you want me to sit in the back? Okay, I'll sit down hard." That's a strong, a little bit unpleasant, in fact. There's nothing to ease you into it. It just is. If you want that sort of flavor, there's whiskies and scotches for that. No, the whole front of my tongue, can't feel that. But once it hits the back, boom! Underwhelming. But potent. It wants you to know how strong it is. So it's exceeding at that. It was saying it wanted to be a bitter. It definitely got that down. So it's not lying. It's not lying. I'll give it that. Oh, but it's not. It's outstaying. It's welcome. No, I've got 4 in front of me. I think that was a can, wasn't it? So I think I'll go for a bottle this time. This one's from Sweden, I do believe. Jesus, you try to figure out that picture. Gander at that. It's like a pig. There's a pig. There's a cherries. A bong. I think that's a bong. Some lips. It's called. Okay, that's weird. Look, there's bits. You can't see it with this shitty camera. There's bits all in it. It's some. Remember what I said before about the urinal track? Did someone just piss in this? It's, Omnipolon, Leon, Belgian Pale Ale, 6.5% volume. This looks like in the 1800s, the Broad Street pump that produced all those outbreaks of cholera. Actually, a little bit hesitant there. This hasn't been a great crop this time around. There's been a few alright ones, but nothing going. Maybe this will change our mind. Ooh, it smells like. Come on. Come on. That's right, I'm in charge. I'm in charge. So much gas. Jesus. The epic fight continues. Fuck it. Okay, so it tasted like something like a Heineken knockoff. It smelled like a Heineken knockoff. It tastes better than a Heineken knockoff, and it tastes like a regular better than a regular Heineken. I didn't plan. I was going to put it into a glass, but I'll pour a little bit into a glass. I mean, look at the amount of foam it wants to get out. It's nothing but bubbles. This was a powder keg waiting to just burst. Jesus. Well, it's not bad. You could drink a lot of that. You might not want to, considering it's 6.5%, or maybe you do want to. Gassy. Very gassy. That motherfucker will make you burp and fart for days. But it's alright. That one was alright. Right, back to the cans. We're down into 3. This is a good old-fashioned Irish one. Kingard. Farmhouse beer from Donegal. With 2 rabbits having sex or fighting or doing both. They're hate fucking. Love fucking. That's a bit of a redundant statement, isn't it? Farmhouse beer from Donegal. At Kingard, we par our brewing tradition with a contemporary sense of adventure to procure clean, crisp, full-flavoured beers. The brewery is named after the beach beside its birthplace, just north of Rathmullen in County Donegal. Walla Walla. That's by the name, what it is. Oh, that's right. I remember. A zingy summer sour made with good old Irish rhubarb and fresh ginger. That's right, rhubarb and ginger beer. I just turned into Brad Jones there for all of 5 seconds. If you don't know who Brad Jones is, just Google the Cinema Snob. You'll know who he is soon enough. Big love out to Brad. I will say that to my dying death, or until I find out that he raped someone, in which case, fuck you, Brad, you let us all down. Not smelling the ginger. God, that's Leon. Before I go any further, it's gonna burn the candles at both ends. Most of the head's now gone. Just wanted to get it all out there. Pressure. Getting a bit of the rhubarb, and I'm getting. Yeah, I'm getting some. Actually, more to smell it. A little bit more of the ginger. The percentage of this, by the way, is a staggering 5%. There's only 2 left, and I recognise one. I don't recognise the other. After this, I'll go upload this, go into editing, put a new thumbnail up, and then do my own stream. That's for now. Okay, so it's very clear. The bubbles know how to fucking behave. I'm gonna let you, Leon. Wow, rhubarb. Sour. I'm okay with sour in some of my beers. Did I have a water? I think I did. Good. Let's be double sure. I'm getting sour anyway. Getting sour scales. That is actually kind of nice. Sour doesn't overload you, you know. The beer is very, very sweet. It's very sweet, gotta say that. Not processed sugar sweet, like say a Bacardi Breezer, but more sweet as in like the same way you would class some sort of fruit, like or vegetable, like like rhubarb. Ginger plays no part. I don't know why they added that in, except maybe for smell. This is okay. This is one of the better ones, actually. Yeah. Kingard's Walla Walla. Last bottle. It's pretty, though. I don't even know what the hell all this is about. After this, I'm going to mix them all together into a big old pint glass, or something bigger if I have it. If it needs it, I should say. I don't think it will. And then just go glug. That one's going to be fucking mental. Tool. Is that what it's called? I think it's called Tool. The only thing I see on the side here is Tool. Tool. Black malts and body salts. There we are. I remember this one. Black malts and body salts. Imperial Black Indian Pale Ale brewed with coffee. This is going to be bringing me back down to earth fairly quickly. While abstaining from being schizophrenic, this beer is everything. Except all the best put together in a toughest balance between hops, coffee, light, and dark malt. Well, it's not too hard to balance 4 things. It's hard to balance uneven things. But even things get their own little segments, Anyway, so this is going to smell coffee, like, I imagine. Yeah. A light coffee. No, something that's almost chocolatey, actually. I was about to drink it from the glass. Am I some sort of barbarian? I'll leave them for Drunken Wednesdays, which is still happening, by the way. What isn't happening on Wednesday is the archery range. God, maybe I might take this back about the whole stout thing. Well, it doesn't have a bock. It's not, though. It's a pale ale. Yep, Indian Pale Ale, Imperial Black Imperial Pale Ale. So it's kind of like what you do when you take those red ales from up north of England in Northumbria and Yorkshire and the like, and then you jam a shit ton of coffee in them. Then ship it off to India and use their stuff. It's a nice, relaxed smell. It kind of reminds me a bit of a cake, actually. Ooh. Oh. 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 No, it's not so. Maybe it is. I should have taken out a water. That is a flavor that wants to not let go. I'm getting hints of leather. That is unpleasant. By the way, this is it's percentage. Doesn't say. That was legally meant to have it here somewhere. So this is like brewed in Denmark. Well, there's 12 fluid ounces, but I don't see where the percentage is. It's not a nice flavor though. Imported to the US by Shelton Brothers Inc., Belchertown, Maryland. Or Massachusetts. It's Mass. That's actually Mass. Oh, yeah. There's no percentage. That's weird. Could be incredibly strong or... Oh, 9.9%. Yep, alcoholic volume 9. That explains why it tastes so arse. But even still, like, I've had Chimays at 10% and Chimay Black. Probably made in a very similar way. It starts off alright, and then it just keeps... You ever have horrible coffee made, you know, you get a percolator, you make a brew of standard store-bought coffee, and you leave it for like 2 or 3 days, you come back and have it. That's what I'm getting hints of there. No. In fact, I'm not going to even do the lineup. This has been a fucking bust. You know what? All that matters is that Beavertown is here to party. Beavertown. Always bringing their A game when it comes to their can designs. Here's a very fancy looking androgynous male or female clocking in to a skull that he's got to the dentist. Beavertown, ex Milkener SD, Merkin 9 to 5. Whoa! This is one's fun. Henry IPA. Yeah, that's it. It's the guy's clocking in. He's from Milken, and the Beavertown is a skull. Wheat IPA 9.5. Drink fresh. Do not age. I don't want to age, but I'm gonna die one day, and that's gonna be the end of my existence. Unfiltered, unpastured natural beer made in London. Blah blah blah. Like I don't know why, but I like even how the from the can is like pure black. Anyway. Damn. I wanted to put everything into this pint glass. Oh, well, of course I can. What am I doing? Egypt. Okay. Maybe we do have a winner. Because the smell is definitely going for it. Look how light and bubbly that shit is. It looks like someone poured like a Lucozade. Well, no, the citrus Lucozade. That's the one. I'm hoping I couldn't taste that because of the previous drink. I'm getting nothing from this. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so we definitely have a loser in the form of the Tool. Except for its name and its kind of nice, almost Japanese style. But there's nothing going on in this one. A winner will be one of those over there. that had like a sort of an okay flavor. Sort of an okay flavor. This, I suppose, if anything, it's this. The Leon. Because the flavor isn't terrible. I could definitely order that for the rest of the evening. I wouldn't be impressed by it, but I'd be like, it's getting the job done, and it's not leaving a terrible taste in my mouth. Like this. Ooh. So, we're going to go through each and every one and pour at least a little bit in, and if I think I can get more in, I will. It's Leon. Probably won't be able to, but I'll try. I'll try. So. Yeah, this one's been a bust, but you'll expect more in the future. Hopefully with me being smart with the fucking camera. I've probably just ruined the drink with this terrible tool. And what if the last thing, like all this stuff I mix together creates like an ultimate drink? I'm kind of creating a flaming mo here. Okay, I'll start. I'll leave that. Yeah, probably like 40% alcohol in this now. None of these went to under 5, so isn't exactly a. I should be able to. Should be able to put the rest in there. So. Oh, by the way, just because we're not doing the archery thing on Wednesday does not mean we aren't doing the archery thing at all. We'll probably do it later in the week. He doesn't want to do it on Wednesday, so I said that's fine. I suggested Thursday, and he said maybe. He knows how I usually get on Wednesday. I end up getting hungover or just tired. It isn't even half time the alcohol. It's just let's see, can I put more in? This has got a little bit of everything in it, but it's damn. It's predominantly more things more than others, but I think I've gotten everything now. I'm genuinely surprised. This is all poured into 1 pint glass. Oh, I'd be so proud of myself if I created like the next Flaming Mo. Though in all fairness, the Flaming Mo is kind of gimmicky. Because obviously, once you figured out how to make it, you're no longer entitled to it. And in the process, you ruin a friendship with your favorite customer. Here, I'll start with this one. Okay. I give you the beer hall. Look at all the little layers on it. Looks like a fucking cake or lasagna. Anyway, this has been fun but not great. I'm a little bit angry at my choice of drinks, but you can't always be guaranteed. You cannot. Now, if there are people in the chat, I'd start wondering if they want me to start chugging it. Because I have self-control, I will just have a decent sip. Or drink the whole thing and then go live and drink all these. Well, that just sums up the entire night. You might as well be telling me I'm drinking cream or milk or something. It's a bit of a burn going down here. Not even the combination of these drinks. But do not let this get at you to checking out the beer club, particularly if you're in Ireland. They have a huge selection of stuff. I mean, tons. I I personally have used them, I think, 6 different times now. And this is the first time I've even been remotely disappointed, but not in a terrible way. This isn't something that I spat out and like, oh god. So I'm like, ugh. No. But if what I've been saying resonates with you, and you have the money that you want to experiment with some craft beer, check them out. Go and go to their website, the Beerclub.ie. It should be in the description. If not straight away, then I'll post it after today, and I will. I really recommend you to check to go exploring. They have their own selections. They have their own monthly plans, and they have like gift bags and shit like that. Gift crates as well. But also, what I would suggest is that you build your own cart. If they don't have what's on there when the time comes, they have no problem calling you up and offering you tons of advice on some alternatives, free of charge. If they don't have something in stock and the next one that's very similar like it is an extra £2, you don't have to pay anything. So, I'll definitely be doing this again. Next month maybe? I have to start saving up for America. So, we'll see. This is a nice treat for me. So, I will be back in half an hour, 45 minutes from this, to play a game I have had in the back of my mind to play for a few days now. If you liked what you saw, thumbs up. Do not forget to do the thumbs up. Comment down below on what you thought of my opinion on the drink. No need to tell me that the camera was backwards and inside out and whatever. I think that's already been pretty much a given. And also, don't forget to check out Metal Monkey's channel, whose link I definitely will put in the description below. He does, up to recently, he's been doing a lot of playlists, usually metal, but sometimes not. But he's been expanding outwards now. Gaming, he posted up a fact video I thought was kind of cool. He's doing what I'm doing, you know, he's kind of spreading out, trying new things. So check him out. And as for me, do not forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you are subscribed, you can find me Wednesday getting drunk. You can find me on the weekends playing games. And when I get drunk on Wednesdays, I'm usually playing a game as well. A game not really designed for people with drinking them. I also do travel videos, tasting videos, you can see here, and occasionally I voice my own opinion on shit, which can be fun. But anyway, that is me. So, see you later.